My name is Alexei Musienko, and welcome to the special private training Network and Grow Rich. These are the 10 principles that I had to learn the hard way over 10 years in personal development and 20 years in business. Wow, I know, way too long in business. I know that some of the kids that I hire these days are not as old as my business. But nevertheless, my intention and expectation for you to really take some key takeaways from this special private training that you can implement into your life, into your business, and into your success. So let's get started. How did it actually get started? Well, the truth is that I've been doing business for over 20 years. And it doesn't mean that I was teaching for 20 years, but it does mean that I was operating some kind of a small business or eventually a big business in time before I actually started my consulting career. And I do want to say that I'm not your guru. I'm not here to tell you that I'm better than you or that I know better. I might be able to offer you some information, insights, or breakthroughs that you might have not been aware of or have been discounting as far as your journey in business and in life that you can add to your amazing way and amazing things that you're doing in the world so that it can help you to do things easier, faster, and cheaper than it took me, right? When we talk about cost, right? One of the lessons that I learned throughout my journey was the fact that it's amazing that most people don't realize that there are actually all different costs in life and in business. See, there's that concept of actual hard cost, meaning what did you actually spend or invest into a thing, a service, or maybe even a gift, right? But it doesn't mean that's the real cost or real value of the actual product. See, let's take example this training. For you, it may have costed you $250 because that will be most likely the price that I will price it at when it once it is complete and remastered. But the true cost of it is actually 20 years of my experience learning it the hard way, paying for my mistakes out of my own pocket, investing into mentors, coaches, and all sorts of investment strategies that I have gone through, and all the mistakes that I've gone through in my life. See, I'm going to do a disclaimer that you are learning from a professional failure. And before you stop the recording or stop reading or listening, if you're listening to the recording, let me explain. The truth is that I failed more than most people that are watching this video, probably more than you. The fact is that I've learned through those failures. That is why, to me, I've changed the word failure into feedback. And see, and feedback is a big component of the formula of success. When it comes to the formula of success, what I have found, it has three elements. It has the action. What are you willing to do in order to create the success that you want? Are you willing to go through feedback and making sure that you pivot your additional actions? Last but not least, will end you at the result. What do you get as a result of the action plus feedback, allowing you to pivot and then get the result that you actually wanted to create? See, when it comes to creating a result, it's all about what are you looking to create and what are you willing to pay for it, right? The truth is, most people that have a dream or they have an idea that they want to create in the world, they love the idea. They may be lacking the clarity, but they definitely sometimes are not willing to pay for those, let's say, emotional moments. Sometimes they're financial moments, and then the hard times that they will go through. I learned it from a dear friend and a mentor of mine who's a very successful businessman. that if something is worth doing, it's worth doing it lousy. And what do I mean by that? I don't mean to go ahead and aim for being lousy at something, but you have to understand if something is worth doing, in the beginning, you will do it to the best of your ability. And that might not be the end result if you choose to master that ability. Meaning, yes, the first time might not work. The second time might be just a little bit less or better than the first. But before you know it, after number of tries, and maybe sometimes it takes years, but is that something truly important to you that you're willing to not only invest your energy, time, and money, but also your life? Are you willing to create that mastery that will not only help you to move forward in the world, but create that not only success for yourself, but significance by helping others?